Good evening everyone. Welcome to Lezend Classes. So hope you are enjoying the classes every day. So different languages, different subjects, different classes are going on in the Lezend, and I hope so many students are also enrolling for the Lezend classes. So hope so you are enjoying. So this is one of the best institutes where you are getting all sort of subjects in the least package ever, where no institute is providing this sort of package and these many subjects. So let's get into our topic. So let us discuss about our English language. So today our topic is all about tenses. So previously we have discussed a question paper related to tenses, but we did not discuss the topic. So today in detail we shall discuss about the topic tenses. So what is a tense, how many types of tenses are there, and how many in what ways tenses is divided into. So each tense is divided into 4 types. So what is the definition of each tense, what are the usages of each tense, and what are the tricks and what are the shortcuts to identify the tense for the exam related questions. So all these things we shall discuss in our today's class. Okay. So first of all, tense. So what is a tense? So tense refers to time of an action. So time of an action. So action means, what do you mean by action? Action means work. Action is nothing but work. Okay. So with respect to time, what work you are doing, that is a tense. So now it's a time, yesterday it's a time, tomorrow it's a time. So related to this time, so what sort of work is going on, or what sort of work you did, or what sort of work you are going to do. So these sort of things you will get in the tenses. So based on time, tense is divided into 3 types. Tense is divided into 3 types. So in that, first one, present tense. Second one, past tense. And third one, future tense. Okay. So what is a present tense, what is a past tense, and what is a future tense? So present tense is nothing but whatever the work you are doing on now, exactly now. So whatever the work you are doing now will be explained by the present tense. Or in other way also we can define whatever the work that is going on at the time of speaking. So at the time of speaking, when you will speak, now you will speak. So now at the time of speaking, whatever the work that is going on, okay, so that will be explained by present tense. And coming to past tense, all completed actions. So all completed actions will be explained by past tense. So completed means whatever the work you are doing, that should be in a completed state. So that is a past tense. And coming to future tense, this work you did not start, okay, you are going to start at certain period of time or at certain point of time. It is going to start. So that is a future tense. So it is going to take place, or it is going to happen. So going to take place or going to happen in future, certain period of time or at certain point of time. So that is future tense. So I already told you, based on time, tense is classified or tense is divided into 3 types. Again, each tense is divided into 4 types. Each tense is divided into 4 types. So the first one is simple, second one is continuous, third one is perfect, and fourth one is perfect continuous. And I already told you the spelling of continuous is CONTINUOUS. So CONTINUOUS. This is perfect continuous. Okay. So in each type, for example, let us take simple present, simple past, and simple future. And coming to continuous, present continuous, past continuous, future continuous. So present continuous, past continuous, and future continuous. Coming to perfect also, present perfect, past perfect, future perfect, and present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future perfect continuous. Okay, so these are the four types of in each tense we have four types. In present tense we have four types, in past tense we have four types, in future tense also we have these four types. So simple present, simple past, simple future, like this. These are the different types of tenses. So first, what is the most important thing in tenses is, so for every tense there is a structure. You should understand and you should know what is the structure of each tense. So based upon the structures only, you can speak in English, you can write in English, and you can read and you can understand. So for example, we will do different sort of activities in our day-to-day life, but most of the students or most of the people generally they don't know how to express in the correct tense form. So for that purpose we have to understand and we have to remember the structure of each tense. So understanding, knowing and remembering of each tense is very, very important. And as I have already told you, tense is the basic topic and tense is the important topic. So if you know and if you understand tenses topic, you can speak and you can write in good form. Okay, and most importantly, other topics like active voice, passive voice, direct speech, indirect speech. So these two topics are completely based upon tenses only. If you learn the structure of tenses and if you know about tenses, each type of tenses, then you can understand the remaining topics. So that is why structure of each tense is very, very important. So in this tenses topic, I am going to teach you the structure of each tense, the usages and the definition of each and every tense with a number of examples we are going to discuss in this topic. So before going into this topic, so you should know most importantly verb forms. So completely tense is depend upon verb. So I already told you tense definition is time of an action. Action means work. So what is verb? Action words is nothing but as verb. So what is a verb? Which explains about the noun, what work is doing by the noun, what work noun is doing, which sort of work or what sort of work is being done by the noun will be explained by the verb. So that is why in this tenses topic you should know most importantly verbs and verb forms. So let us discuss about the verbs and verb forms. So generally there are three verb forms. Okay, so V1, V2 and V3, but we have also V4 and V5, but these are derived from the V1. So V1 name is base form of the verb or present form of the verb. Okay, and V2 is called as past form and V3 is called as past participle and V4 is called as present participle. This is very important. So most of the students don't know what is the name of V4, that is present participle, and V5 is plural. So how we get V5? To V1 if we add S or ES, then we will get V5. And what is V4? To the V1 if we add ing, then we will get V4. So V3, V2. And in verbs, we already know that we have regular verbs and irregular verbs. What is the difference between regular verbs and irregular verbs? So regular verbs means where V2 and V3 will have the same verb forms, or generally where V2 and V3 the verb will end with ed. So here V2 ed, V3 ed, talk, talked. So to talk. So generally, let's take an example, talk. This is the base form or the present form of the verb. To this talk. So what is the past form of that? Talked. So to this we have added ed. And what is V3? V3 also talked. So here I pose a question. Here I am going to ask you one question. How to find out the difference between V2 and V3 if the two verb forms are same? So V2 and V3 verb formలు రెండు సేమ్ ఉంటే మరి V2 అనే verb formని ఎప్పుడు అంటాం, V3 అనే verb formని ఎప్పుడు అంటాం అనేది దట్ ఈస్ మై క్వశ్చన్. సో డిఫరెన్స్ ఎలా తెలుస్తుంది? V2 అని ఎప్పుడు అనాలి, V3 అని ఎప్పుడు అనాలి? ఇక్కడ టాక్ అనే verb ఉంది. సో V2 టాక్డ్, V3 కూడా టాక్డే. మరి V2 అని ఎప్పుడు యూజ్ చేయాలి, V3 అని ఎప్పుడు యూజ్ చేయాలి? దిస్ ఈస్ ద మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ థింగ్ యూ షుడ్ అండర్స్టాండ్ అండ్ యూ షుడ్ నో ఇన్ ద tenses. Okay, so I'll teach you that. And what is V4? So to talk, if we add ing, then it is talking. And to talk, if we add sres, then it will become V5. So sres అనేది మనం ఆ వర్డ్ని బట్టి ఆర్ ఆ వర్బ్ ఫామ్ని బట్టి మనం యూజ్ చేయాలి. టాక్కి ఎస్ఏ యూజ్ చేయాలి, ఈఎస్ యూజ్ చేయొద్దు. ఈఎస్ యూజ్ చేస్తే దెన్ వాట్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్, ఇట్ విల్ బికమ్ ఎ రాంగ్ స్పెల్లింగ్. సో దిస్ ఈస్ ద థింగ్. So next, and another thing you have to know is subject. So generally in the structure we will have subject, verb and object. So what is a subject? So subject is nothing but doer of an action. Subject is nothing but he is a doer of an action. So action means what? Work. So doer. So there should be some person should do some work, right? So that doer of an action is only nothing but as subject. అంటే ఏదైనా ఒక like thing it may be, or person it may be, or animal it may be word or anything. So there should be some person, thing or some animal or some bird to do something. So that is, so generally subject is doer of an action. And we will have also object. So what object will do? What subject is doing? So what your subject, I already told you, doer of an action. He will do something. Okay. Then what is object? What the subject is doing will be explained by the object. So we will have subject, we will have verb, and we will have object. And also we will have helping verbs. So helping verbs also we will have in the tenses structures. So you should know the terminologies like subject, comma, helping verb, comma, verb and verb forms, then object. So these are the things what we generally use in the structure of each tense. Okay. So now coming to subjects, we have different type of or different subjects. Like there will be one tabular form. Let me teach you. So we do have generally three type of persons. Okay, in that first person singular is I. Okay, so first person singular is I and first person plural is we. Okay, then next second person singular is you and second person plural is also you. Then we have third person singular is he, she it, and third person plural is they. Okay, so these are the different type of subjects where we have to use in our tenses instead of person names. We can use person names, animal names, bird names, or instead of that we can also use this sort of person. I is a first person singular and first person plural is we. Second person singular is you. Second person plural is you. Third person singular is he, she, it, and third person plural is they. So these are the different type of persons. So this we have to use in a subject place. So subjects I have explained, and verb forms also I have explained. So helping verbs, in the structure wise I will explain about helping verbs. So now let us discuss about simple present tense today. So we generally have three types of tenses in the present, past, future. So in present first type of present tense is a simple present tense. Simple present tense. So first of all, definition, what is simple present tense? So simple present tense definition and generally a present tense definition is one and the same. Means, so in present tense what did we discuss? Like whatever the action that is going on now is called as a present tense. So same here, simple present tense also, whatever the action that is going on now or whatever the action that is going on at the time of speaking is generally termed as simple present tense. Okay, so generally there are many different type of usages for this simple present tense. So different usages we have in simple present tense, and it is very important to know. So in examination point of view also you will be asked many different sort of questions related to this simple present tense. So first let me teach you the structure of simple present tense. Subject plus V1 plus S or ES plus object. Okay, so here I have written V1 plus S or ES. Instead of that, in one form we can also write as V5. Why? Because V5 is nothing but what? To V1 we will add S or ES. So that is obviously V5. So that is why here we will add V1 plus S or ES. So we can write in this format like subject plus V1 plus S or ES plus object, or else subject plus V5 plus object. In this way also we can write the structure of simple present tense. Okay. So then to which persons we have to use S or ES and to which persons we should not use S or ES, let us discuss. So subject plus V5 plus object. So let us take some examples on this. On each subject I will explain you. So I go to temple. So I is a subject, go is V1, and for this I we should not use any S or ES form. Okay, and to temple is object. Okay, then next is V. So generally same verb form I am taking so that you can understand very well. So we go to temple. So here also we should not S or ES. Only for third person singular we have to use S or ES form. Okay. So next, you go to temple. So singular and plural same. and he goes to temple. So for go we have to add es. So he goes to temple. And she also we have to use goes. She goes to temple. Or else it goes to temple. And they go to temple. They go but not goes. So they go to temple. So for 7 different sort of subjects, these are the examples. So only for he, she, we have to use a SRES form for the third person singular. Okay. Now coming to the usages of simple present tense. So the first and foremost usage of simple present tense is for all universal facts. For all universal facts, we have to use only simple present tense. So let's take an example. Okay. The earth revolves round the sun. So here the earth is a subject, revolves is V5. I already told you for he, she, we have to use SRES form. So the earth revolves V5 and round the sun is object. Okay. So here the sun rises in the east or the sun sets in the west. Okay, moon revolves round the moon revolves round the earth. So for all these sort of universal facts, we have to use only simple present tense. And here if you check the examples with the tense structure, so the structure of simple present tense is subject plus V5 plus object. Okay. Or else generally it is V1 plus SRES. So generally SRES we will use for only sheet, and for other things we will use V1. Okay. So that is why. So if you check with the structure of simple present tense and related to this universal facts, you can take any sort of universal fact. All the examples will be compulsory only in simple present tense only. All the universal facts will be in simple present tense. So this is the first and foremost usage of simple present tense. Okay. Then next is habitual actions. So habitual actions means what? మనము రోజు ఒక హ్యాబిట్గా ఒక పనిని మనం రెగ్యులర్గా చేసేవి generally called as habitual actions. So again all the habitual actions also should be in simple present tense only. For example, we walk daily in the morning. Okay, so we is a subject, walk is V1, and daily in the morning is object. So if you take the structure of simple present tense also, it is subject plus V1 plus object. And here the habitual action. What is the habitual action? Walking. When you are walking daily in the morning, so that is a habitual action. So here the habitual action example is also, it is in simple present tense only. So all the habitual actions should be expressed only in the simple present tense. Okay, this is the second usage of simple present tense. Then next, third one is for likes or dislikes. So we do have generally many likes and many dislikes related to food, related to persons, or related to places, or related to relationships. Generally you can express any like or any dislike, and you have to express any like or any dislike only in simple present tense. For example, I like aloo biryani. So here I is a subject and like is V1 and aloo biryani is object. So here like or dislike, for example, I dislike maths. I dislike maths. Okay, so here I is a subject and dislike is V1 and maths, it is an object. Okay, so whatever the likes or whatever the dislikes you have, so all the likes and dislikes also you have to express only in simple present tense. So compulsory you have to express all the likes or dislikes also in simple present tense. This is the third usage. Then next, newspaper headlines. So for all newspaper headlines, for example, today match is going on between RCB versus Rajasthan Royals. Okay, so let us think that today RCB wins the match. So in tomorrow's newspaper, it will not come in the form of past tense. Already match has been completed. But in the newspaper headlines, it will come in the form of simple present tense only. So the example will be like RCB wins the match against Rajasthan Royals. So here RCB is the subject and wins is V5 and the match against RR is completely is an object. So here wins. So the structure of simple present tense is subject plus V5 plus object or subject plus V1 plus SRES plus object. So obviously both are same. So here, so all the newspaper headlines compulsory should be in simple present tense only. So this is another usage of simple present tense. Okay. So next is for pre-planned activities. Next usage is pre-planned activities. So for pre-planned activities also simple present tense is used. Okay. So for pre-planned activities means example, Modi arrives to Hyderabad tomorrow. Okay. So this is actually a pre-planned schedule. This is already fixed schedule. So Modi arrives to Hyderabad tomorrow. So for pre-planned activities also, so here if we take Modi is a subject, arrives is V1, to that we have added SRES and to Hyderabad tomorrow. That is an object. So here all pre-planned activities also should be expressed in simple present tense only. So like these pre-planned activities also we have to use only simple present tense. Okay. So these are the different usages of simple present tense, and another usage also we have proverbs. So all the proverbs also will be expressed in simple present tense only. You can take any sort of proverb. So all the proverbs also will be explained in simple present tense. Okay, tit for tat, or you can take any other proverbs. So all the different types of proverbs also will be explained in simple present tense, and all the math facts or science facts, all the math facts or science facts, any facts. It may be universal truth or it may be science fact like water boils at 100 degrees centigrade. Okay. So like this. So here water is subject, boils is V5 and at 100 degrees centigrade. That is generally a simple present tense structure. You can already relate the sentence whether it is in accordance with the simple present tense structure or not. You can check, you can verify. So if that example is in accordance with the simple present tense structure, then obviously you have to express it in simple present tense only. So like this, we have different sort of usages for simple present tense. So simple present tense is a big topic in the types of tenses. So there are many usages only for simple present tense. So almost like 5, 6, 7 or 8 facts I have already told you. So 8 usages of simple present tense with examples I have told you, and the structure of simple present tense also I have told you. So compulsory. So when you have to use simple present tense means whatever the action that is going on now, or whatever the action that is going on at the time of speaking, we have to use simple present tense. And these 8 usages of simple present tense. So all these 8 usages also we have to express only in simple present tense.